Soldiers Field, leaders have been produced on the field and off the field. I'm at Harvard University, and I just recently had a sit down with Dr. John P. Kotter, the leadership expert that's especially produced the book Leading Change, that is going to be a part of our event today. I think you'll find some interesting things about John Kotter that you might not know about. Hey, John, it's so good to be with you at Kotter International today, here at Harvard Square, and be a part of the World of Possibilities event with all these wonderful leaders. Tell me, how did you and Nancy meet?
Well, we actually met at Harvard Business School. She went there to get her MBA degree, and I was on the faculty. And after she graduated, we started dating, and shortly thereafter, we're married at Memorial Church in Harvard Yard in a wonderful ceremony with part of the physics department playing a string quartet background.
John, when you came to Boston for school from Kansas, you went to MIT, right, to study behavioral science.
I started at MIT. I have an undergraduate degree in science, and then went on and got an MBA also from MIT before coming to Harvard for my doctorate.
So how did you transition from MIT to the Harvard Business School, and what piqued your interest about leadership?
Yeah, well, I arrived in Boston from a small town in the Midwest, and it was a new world, and I discovered that I came here to be a physicist, but became more and more interested in economics, and from labor economics to the people side of business.
How did you discover the 8-stage model of leading change that has impacted so many people? What was that process that you went through to discover that model?
It goes sort of like this. Number one, noticing that more and more firms were launching major, what they would call strategic initiatives of some kind. So I started cataloging the kind of common mistakes, which got me interested in, all right, if this is the mistakes, what are the ones that succeed? What do they do? And I lined them up, and putting them, the ones that seem to do well here, okay here, not so good here, and failures here, and then walking around and around saying, what are these guys doing that's different from these guys and these guys? The ones that were really successful went through this kind of do this, then get this right, then put this together, then take advantage of this, then drive this. They ended up with significant change for the better that was sustainable, which showed up in all kinds of benefits, economic benefits, obviously, but also those were the organizations that had people in them that wanted to work there and that found it a meaningful and important place to spend so many hours each day.
So John, when all of this is done and all the books have been written in the lives that you've touched, what would you like for people to say about John Kotter?
Well, I hope this doesn't sound like kind of manipulated, phony, false modesty, but I don't care if people remember me a bit. But if they can go out and do some things that get them results that they are proud of, a little bit better because of something I did, that makes me the happiest guy in the room.